Hello, people. Trying to move giant aloe. It's like a Cthulhu aloe. So I'm on the back porch today with Mom. Yeah.
Don't ask what I'm doing here.
Don't ask what she's doing there. Okay, it's hard to get the light on my face sitting here on the back porch, but you can see the mountains behind me, and that metal structure is a cage covered in wire mesh so the cats can go out and enjoy the yard without fear of predators, including aerial ones. So it's not quite 4 o'clock yet. I'm hoping someone will join me today. I know, Kate, you said you would try. So here's hoping. I don't have any topics ready. I was kind of thinking about doing that COVID trivia game, but I don't think I want to play games around this virus anymore, so forget that. Kate mentioned something interesting about playing a sort of fantasy football-esque game, only we would each nominate our dream cabinet for the administration to come. So that's something, if you guys are up for, we could try that. In any case, haven't done anything new to the hair this week. It's just still the mess it always is. So my mom loves colorful stuff, as you can see. And the colors actually correspond to various directions, for which reasons I won't go into. Suffice it to say, it's very colorful on this porch. And most of the house. Listen to something while I'm waiting.
You know, it's been interesting, Carol. The Trump campaign is desperately trying to make hay. Joe Biden doesn't answer questions. Joe Biden does campaign. Joe Biden does this. Come on, media, get him out there. It reminds me of a losing football team going, why won't they pass? Why are they punting? Why are they kneeling down?
I agree, Chuck. They have to be doing something right now.
Yeah, there's a reason they're running out the clock. They're winning.
Right. That's right. And, you know, one of the things I was talking to some President Trump's campaign allies yesterday, and one of the things that they plan to do on top of trying to tether Joe Biden to the idea that he's not going to be tough on China is to rebrand Joe Biden. What they know is that they believe voters think they know who Joe Biden is, and what they're trying to do, and they're going to get really aggressive on this, we've already seen some of it, is to basically say, this is not the Joe Biden that you know. This is somebody who is not fit to be president. He's not all there mentally. They're really going to go at the idea that he is not fit for office because he's unwell. And so and that's just one of many ways in which they're reaching back for their 2016 playbook.
Yeah, it's an odd thing to hit Biden on when the president keeps bringing up this issue with his own.
Still having allergy issues
on that front as well. An odd amount of time he spent on that. I have to wrap it there. That is all we have for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for trusting us. A big happy Father's Day to everyone out there.
Okay, 3:59.
We'll be back next week because if it's Sunday, it's Meet the Press.
Oh, I see. It hasn't even started yet. I've been talking to myself here. It doesn't go live for another 4 minutes. I'm sitting here. Yeah, I make a really good host. So what are you doing?
I'm going to put ribbons on the naked man.
Okay. Sort of a reverse maypole or something. No.
Sort of.
Did you go all the way around the house with the drum? I thought I heard you come up the side with the drum last night. Did you go all the way around?
No, just here.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was kind of neat. You could be circling the house and.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, some other time.
Yeah.
Quite a few of the people in the chat group that I regularly talk with are a surprising number of self-proclaimed pagans, Wiccans, and curious.
They're all over the place these days.
Oh, I am live. Now I'm talking to you instead of talking to myself, but we didn't say anything super secret. Oh, I can't even tell. Oh, yeah, no, it's just me watching myself on the counter. People counter. See if there's anything on news-wise.
And other investigations involved in the Trump organization. What happens from here? What happens with those investigations? Well, that's the big question about those other investigations. And I think that is why it was so important that Attorney General Barr agreed to put in the existing deputy, Audrey Strauss, into the position for now. It provided a level of assurance to the prosecutors who are working in that office that those investigations will continue. You talk to people who know her, they will tell you that they would expect that this office will now continue very similarly to the way that it was working when Jeff Berman was in charge. Of course, there does become a legal question, which is, what if Attorney General Barr becomes frustrated with Audrey Strauss before the permanent U.S. Attorney, Jay Clayton, is ever in that position? Could she be gone at that point? That is a concern. We'll just have to see. But it seems that Berman forced the appointment, or the temporary appointment, of Audrey Strauss by refusing at first to leave.
But John, let me tell you this. What Berman did yesterday was extraordinary.
So it's
basically what he said is that I don't trust you, Mr. Attorney General. I don't
I've
trust
been
you.
live
And
for
he said,
7
I'm not
minutes.
stepping down unless you make me
So
do it.
I'm going to
And
wait
that's what
till
ended up
4:10,
happening.
4:15.
what
If nobody joins
Barr
me, I'll
was
cut this
sensitive
off.
to, according to my sources, is this
Still
notion
fun.
that
Sitting
it looked
outside
like he was meddling,
for a change.
so he wanted to blow that notion up. So that's why he made the deputy in that office the person who would be the acting U.S. attorney to blow up that notion. And he
Still
put forth this
overcast
notion
here,
that
but
anybody in that
not
office
quite as
who feels
cold
pressure can
as
and should report to
the weather
the
got
Justice Department Inspector
suddenly
General.
hot
So make no
a few
mistake,
days ago, and
he
then
knew he had
went
to
right back
respond
to
this allegation that
this
he was doing the president's
typical
bidding
BC, I
and trying to
suppose.
sabotage these
But the last
investigations.
few winters
And what
were,
made this so
or summers were
extraordinary,
not quite
especially extraordinary in terms of the timing,
like
was it comes
this.
just as John Bolton
I don't even
is
know what I'm
saying that the
talking about.
president promised the president of Turkey that he was going to make changes in
What
this
are those
prosecutor's
flowers,
office.
Mom, that
So,
are sticking out of
let's play a
the
little
cedar
bit
bush?
of Martha Raditz's interview with John
Mom?
Bolton on this.
What?
Those flowers that
The
are
president
sticking out.
said to Erdogan at one point, "Look, those
Honeysuckle.
prosecutors in New York are Obama people. Wait till I get my people,
Yeah, it looks like it.
and then we'll take care of
I
this."
thought
And I
it was
thought
the
to
same
myself,
stuff
and
as
I'm
I
a
had over.
Department of Justice
the
alumnus
cage
myself.
Yeah.
I've never heard any president
It's
say
it's
anything like that.
vines. Honeysuckle are vines.
Dan,
Right.
that
Right.
is
For some reason, I thought they were a
especially
tree.
to have this move happen just after
I'm
that
I'm
allegation.
babbling. Honeysuckles are
Right, because
vines,
that's from a
right?
while ago,
Honeysuckles
that
are
happened,
vines,
and
yeah.
that does
So
make it
they're
even bolder
opportunistically
that this
using
happened
the
now.
cedar.
The question from a legal perspective
the
is
other
going to be
side.
what happens to Bolton now.
And it's
He won round
surprisingly-
one in his fight,
I mean,
in that the
there's
book is
long
now
tenure
going to
Yeah.
be published. The administration's not going to be able to stop it. But there is a serious
Theoretically,
argument
maybe that's
that he
what
could
yours
face
will do.
civil
Buy your
damages,
window.
meaning all the money
A couple
that he's
years.
making from that book
I
could
don't
end
mind.
up going to the government
Love honeysuckle.
because he violated his non-disclosure, because he didn't finish the review process. But on the question of any criminality with regard to John Bolton, remember, it has to be classified information. And the president has alleged
4:05.
that
I've
much
been
of
on
the
for 10
information in the
minutes.
Bolton book isn't even true. So you can't say that the information is both not truthful and classified. They're going to have to pick between those arguments. And we'll see. I don't expect criminal charges, though.
Yeah,
All right,
there's
Dan, well, if they get those earnings, the way
well,
that book is selling, it may put a dent in the national
during
debt.
the
Thank you very
weekdays
much.
when
Dan
Rachel
Abrams
and
of
everybody,
Commerce.
the shows come on, some of these YouTube channels will upload it live with a chat bar on the side. There's a group of regulars who are Rachel Maddow fans, and they've been getting together in the chat panel for I don't know how many years, and they seem to be familiar with each other. So I jumped in about a year ago, and these people are really nice and supportive. And
President Trump actually hired Mr. Berman.
So a few of them, I decided when COVID hit, I knew a lot of them were living by themselves or having their own problems, and I thought, well, let's get together on Sundays and have a little fun. Sit out in the garden and maybe play games or something, and I could make a fool of myself. And
how important is it to you? Did those investigations
people seem to keep talking to me about it, but I've really only had one person or two people join me the last few times. But I'm going to keep trying.
So as far as I can tell,
it's a good thing for me to do, just to put on my makeup and get outside, even if it's on the back porch or the front stoop, whatever, once a week for an hour.
The person in line to take over that position, he is a straight shooter. He is black and white. And it will be very hard for him not to continue to move on credible evidence in any situation.
Oh, I have a couple of duck breasts I unearthed in my freezer. Duck breasts from Spud.
I know that you know
John. I was thinking of doing them with
certainly not a member of the state.
Turmeric, honey, and lemon. And is the thyme growing yet? Is it pickable yet? Fresh time.
Mr. Bolton would have come into the House under oath and testified. One of the things about making allegations in a book.
Fresh time.
Certainly going to be a bestseller, I'm sure.
Is it growing yet? Is it usable for cooking yet? Or time? THY.
So between the 95, you can monetize his national security clearance, but under oath, you would have an
I'm asking you if it is.
And not just make assertions. Come to the House.
Well, anyway,
answer the questions.
Duck with honey, lemon, and some kind of.
We would have more information about fact patterns.
I also have some Bombay potatoes and pilaf rice.
Actually provided.
They're just in pouches. Just have to rip them open and heat them up. Maybe we can have that.
The president did not want him to testify in the House. But
or do you have a lot of
president, in response to this,
food from wherever that you're dealing with?
Puppy, disgruntled, boring fool who only wants to go to war. He also, of his former chief of staff,
it's mostly meat.
Said John Kelly was way over his head. Called his former Secretary of Defense, Jim Mattis, the world's most overrated general, the Secretary of State, dumb as a rock. Jeff Sessions, who was his Attorney General for 2 years,
pretty little,
not mentally qualified. These are some of the most important positions in government: Secretary of State, Defense, National Security Advisor, Chief of Staff. What does it say about President Trump that he would appoint such people?
My mom's playing with her ribbon collection.
Well, it certainly says that the president's love language is not words of encouragement.
I'm sure I have a ribbon collection somewhere too.
Get out of that the sequence of events.
Yes, one of the little categories.
Maybe a slight understatement. So let's move on to your bill, the Justice Act, which you unveiled this week. And I was struck when you unveiled it. You talked about your own personal experience. We, of course, know that you had been stopped by Capitol Police.
Next time tomorrow I have to do a bunch of stuff.
Even recently,
have to get my meds and go to CIBC and get printouts so Jennifer can work on my taxes. And Jesus, there's something else tomorrow I can't think of right now, but yeah, a few things to do tomorrow.
Well, certainly in our bill there's a lot of accountability.
And that thought was spawned by talking about ribbons and my craft stuff. I want to quit smoking. I had ordered some patches from Amazon or someplace. They never came, so when I do go out tomorrow, I want to buy some patches and try them. I've never tried them before, but I'm going to need something to do with my fingers. That's what I'm getting at. So to start either sewing or doing something or learn to knit. I don't know.
I was struck by one place that
knitting would just be more junk in the house.
A African American oriented.
Well, it's 4:10, and I've been on for nearly 15 minutes. Talking to you, talking to myself, talking to my mom. I don't know if you can hear her answers.
The bill would enforce its provision by reducing federal grant money.
Oh, wait another 5 minutes, just in case Kate comes.
Scott wants to prevent departments who don't comply with the law
from continuing to receive these funds. And then the article goes on to say, that sounds a lot like defund the police.
See my mom's little shed back there.
Yeah. Jonathan, I guess that's a question. Yeah. God bless the root.
Oh, there I am.
Have them on my side of the blue moon. I'm not
Much
sure I would
better.
go with their conclusions, but yes, it is important for us to use the resources that we provide to law enforcement in a way to get them to compel them.
Go on, people. I put on makeup and everything. Where are you?
Nation, of the communities that they serve, and frankly of the officers themselves. And so what we try to do is bridge that gap. One of the areas that he's probably referring to is the importance of body cameras. 5 years ago, I started
There goes the train.
Have we had type of resources in place? I think it's a bit more than that. Certainly have enhanced the ability for multiplied police force. That's not an outfield. It's only exclusively in our field of people that are multiple police force that have enhanced penalties on top of the FBI with bodily injury or death that leads to prosecution. So it's really important for us to do more.
Okay. I'm an impatient person. I've been here for 15 minutes. And I'm going to end this now. So, off I go. See you next week.